before I went was a little apprehensive because we're Catholic and very religious. And so she was just like, she would tell me, don't convert or be careful or whatever. But I came back and I just spilled the beans and told them how amazing and how practical a Jain way of life is really, because it really has no, they don't impose anything on you or anything. It's just very peaceful and kind. And then so now they're very open to it and they speak to their friends about it, and I speak to everyone about it, and I'm just constantly referencing Jainism in every conversation, really. That's my opinion. Yeah.
Personally, I work at a restaurant, and some of the customers that I interact with knew that I went to India, and when I told them that I was studying Jainism, most of the time nobody knows what Jainism is, so I would have to just give a little brief overview. And a common question that I was asked was, so now that you know about Jainism, now what? You know, what do you do with that knowledge? And at first I was caught off guard because I didn't really know how to answer that. But the answer that really made sense was, with that knowledge, I just continue living life. Right. And I think the expectation from an outside point of view is, well, now I'm going to go out and preach Jainism and impose it on everybody. And that was really not at all what I felt. And it was kind of like learning about Jainism just alters your state of consciousness. It alters how you perceive things that before you didn't really take much time to think about, and now you're actually thinking about various aspects of life that are more significant now. So that's kind of how it
affects you. You don't realize how much it affects you until like you start doing these things in your daily life. Like when you walk, you walk with awareness. You have to think about the creatures on the ground. I remember this week I was driving and I was, you know how Miami drivers are, and I said, somebody needs to have a lecture on ahimsa while driving. You know, these things, it's how it applies to your daily life.
That was a very interesting discussion and a very interesting presentation.